What are your plans and how are you celebrating the Valentine's Day with your family, friends, and your love? Becca Solutions, in collaboration with Sammy Flex TV, has done it again. It is the Vows Day special in Dubai with Sammy Flex. Coming this 9 to 16th of February 2023. Miniaba, with a lot of experience on the desert safari, Dubai Front, Atlantic's Water Park, Dubai City Tour, party in the club, and the yacht party. Now for you, yes, also the romantic dinner party. So package winning yeah, 13,000 Ghana cedis. So person new will be each dime back one. Nasa one kwana person would die at 14,500 Ghana cedi. Pick your phone, call us and book us now on 0243 514 732 or +971 559 494 061. Habibi, have fun with love.
Tap, spend. Hello people, now Tap Send is finally in New York. You thought we are not coming there. We are in your place. So what you have to do is to make sure you send money to Ghana. If you're in New York, families and friends in Ghana are waiting for you. Don't send it. All you have to do is to put in your information, sign up on the App Store or Google Play Store, and then you tap and send. New York, we are live and in charge, no excuse. So make sure now you use Tap Send to send all the money you want to send to the families in Ghana. You know what I mean? Tap Send. It's secure, it's fast, and it's convenient. Open day. Did I mention my name? My name is Calabos. The only boss. Wait, what then?
Download Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Is another beautiful cheer song coming from Kweku Flake and Small God. So far, the I'm on for cheer songs now. My for World Cup 2022. No, apart from say, I feel about Samini, near the views and opinions of the general public. No, so far the Kweku Flake, economy. I'll be a jetum. The people who understand songwriting are almost feeling say nanka say kudus day nanka say hodi I go sanko treble kakra and best songwriter of the year. Could you say wanako so kudus day?
Oh say you do every now studio. Ultimate a blocking kakra.
Yeah.
It is say one more only one more so almost some more. Writing mind almost me bow and two obia. It was the one now primitina vibe on him and the day kudus ya when you're on corner born. Now they are getting bench and I say, I don't know best save and it is a one tournament now. Now maybe you be a service ever have said.
But was that not to rhyme? Because me tear a honor as a honey hook beer. And the kakra, kudus game. Is it like that right?
Anti-dang, kudus in the dang.
But yeah, because
kudus game saying.
One of the reasons, is he not a striker?
It's all kudus nkwan never bobo.
Is he not a striker?
One of the reasons why
is he not a striker?
Kudus here midfield.
But he
attacker.
So Obo goes there.
Why not Jordan game? But kudus game.
Oh, Jordan, are you there?
I don't know. Obia. It's the point is, who say, oh, yeah, Mobia. It's for people not to feel say, oh, picky favorites. I will own you. And so, money in Tehran came you with me in Ghana. Ghana go, Bibia. I don't know what was it. But kudus, who the
as at 2006, even 2008. And 2010 no. Now guy we Agwe Oboloya modern striker Agogo. Junior Agogo. Even they transformed the song in his name. Agogo, you are time now not share.
Yeah.
The reason why I think say Kweku Flake Beye Kudus no was as at the time now recording him no. One of the Ghanaian players I don't know what top form pa.
Yeah, one of the
Champions League or she goes.
And I make us say, oh yeah, writer. You look beyond those things. Oh, na born here, bo. Or because I say, na say no na born. Why you no one? who peja a certain player over the rest. So what would the others feel? So you as a writer, no, think beyond that. Look at, consider that, say, I don't know, United Pandit, so now maybe no more Roland. Now be a send other person. So you look at that, if we are doing something
because if Obia point to say, Kojo ye good, no, as you know, say Kojo ye good.
And the danger is, the danger is, born na yakobono. Forget Kudus, whatever performance when you're in the club. This is World Cup. So World Cup no let me translate that form now. And no on your good tournament too. About you say you will flop. You will be brave. Say people have good performances in their club, but World Cup day no. Okay. And then here come about Mendy this year after okay. It's in the tournament there. Anybody can be the highlight of the tournament. Every one starting. It's any opener, no be okay. But we don't know who will shine. It's based on the film now the year. It could turn around. Okay. No be more na could do anyway. Yeah. And you will see a bar could do game. Maybe I Semenyo game. Semenyo game.
Is to cheer the Black Stars up.
I get it. I get it. I don't know. I trust Kojo's songwriting skills. That one they know too much about. Though not hate here, but the little I've known from him, Kojo's songwriting skills, Charlie, dope. I trust in Promise's songwriting skills, but not on a cheer song like he did. He can try another thing. I know not so supporting teams, but I'm also supporting Hearts of Folk, right?
Yeah,
or Hearts fan. On try back could be in ye and Panya has not on Yen Ghani anyway. On fight Jamaica crack in Rome has the that is after beating no coin in the holiday M1. Okay, so let me welcome Roland and Mate onto the team here, and the show continues. Thanks for joining us. Remember that I also want to read from you. Well, first of all, your prediction is more important for Thursday, and it will also be our last show for the week. So let's do the predictions. Let's see how Ghana will fare in the first group match. Roland has joined us finally. Roland is a pundit. He's also a showbiz person. He's into events. When it comes to publicity activities, he can do that for you, and talent manager as well. Now, let's talk about the World Cup opening ceremony. As a creative person, one of the things I look out for when it has to do with tournaments, the opening. Until Sunday, I just wanted to get home by 2 p.m., get seated behind my television set, the opening. Now, I know my producers have some 1 or 2 videos to show us. We will just go watch it briefly, and when we come back, I get the views of my people. What went well and what did not go well with the opening at Qatar 2022. Then I also pick it from you. You also watched it. Looking at the opening, were you satisfied with what we saw? Then we'll also be talking about Black Sheriff, Shatawale, and Samini's new song for the World Cup. Samini akoko ye tweet bi lambasti and our basho momaye nyumna enkoyeno. Sana wa yiba ko dia tek. Nto basho mama for ni ban hona na pum. Today we will listen to it and find out whether it is a good song or not, and that is going to be one of our stories here today here on the show. So let's go watch some of the opening ceremony, and I'll come back to ask my people how they would rate this. I'll be right back.
Journey through a world of both land and sea. I heard something another way. We dismissed it and demanded our own way. And now,
wherever it is built, that is wrong. And when we call you here, we welcome you into our world.
So we gather here
That was so spectacular, man. Some portions of the opening ceremony in Qatar 2022. Say your fair. Your fair. Your fair. And so be fair. Your mom pie said that and so beti my BBC because it was so beautiful. Now, Roland Abeka and Santimani started with he likes events, he loves to do production and all. Ro, what would you say about the opening ceremony at Qatar 2022?
Let me say greetings to our viewers and also greetings to Agnes and Margaret.
Margaret,
my bodyguard.
Yeah, bodyguard. Yeah.
This production is so far one of the best, especially in 2022. Now, make us Super Bowl netiso.
Super Bowl's name.
Yes. Now make us Super Bowl netiso, but we also have a very huge and big competition in terms of opening ceremony for a tournament or an event, a sporting event.
Okay.
Because you see, there's that blend. Yes, we know say opening ceremonies are a part of some of these sporting events, but then now the concentration and the level of creativity is something that year in year out, if there is a sporting event, not opening ceremony, but the anticipation even for the first day is so high. Which is why, in fact, me share FIFA for YouTube crown. The is it Young Cook performance now performing at the opening ceremony is 11 million views even in a day, and this clearly shows the kind of eyeballs that is on the tournament. I will start with the opening ceremony. It's beautiful. In fact, if you're a lover of production, especially live production, you really enjoy and feel proud to even witness that like this particular day, the day the ceremony was ongoing. And even if you find yourself, I'm sure you find yourself in the stadium, you will feel more proud. Because it is historic. And from the setups, the display, performances, transitions, camera angles, level of production, even lights. Lights. Oshe production now. Lights need now specific roles they play, especially when it comes to the colors and the lightning. We say the tournament was some specific lights be more projected, as in the Qatari Corona Kasano. Omu used to red, and yet that's red, as in wine red. And almost kind of blue that has to do with the whole tournament and some of the stadium colors. And they have the white. So you can clearly see some blend way all the colors that they are displaying. Like color this year. Exactly. This Oshomo flag now it has this color and it is beautiful. It is very, very beautiful. The mascot and also project here. And even
the mascot is becoming popular with the Qatar 2022, especially with the opening.
Yes, who is a tournament behind mascot or introducing. And this one, I think, and how they projected it in a giant form. Our ceremony is top notch. Look at the fireworks and the display. In fact, unya aerial view, and now you have the drone view, drone shots now. It was super cool. And again, check it. Even production, I'm talking about individual performances. That from Morgan Freeman, the combination of Morgan Freeman and the physically challenged poet now Musa Adenebaya. Now he's also a poet. And when you look at the performance,
that scene was very emotional.
It was very, you see,
very, very emotional. Very emotional.
States now people are doing psychological war. People are sending statements through creative art. And say this is a wake-up call. In fact, a huge statement no make here. Prior to this tournament, Qatar and especially the United Arab Emirates for UAE for have suffered almost as stigmatization is a tag of them being discriminatory, them banning some people. They are not good people, maltreating even some of the workers that work in there, because even before that, we've heard of so many news of people getting stranded. So they've been doing like almost tag for a very long time. And even on the day 2010, now no more bid for this particular World Cup. that was one of the things that was used against them.
Okay.
And the fact that LGBTQ plus problem nearby, these are some of the things that were used against Qatar in order to stop them from hosting the World Cup. And even with the first ceremony, the opening ceremony, I believe say
it is not what it is.
It is not what it is. And the display of Morgan Freeman, any physically challenged guy used to, this is a clear indication. This is a clear indication. Say, you see, if you want to tag them as discriminatory, or you want to tag them as people who are not tolerant, or this is the situation whereby in a country where even the able people are more than the disabled, in a very important historic day like this, this is the person that they chose, who is rather a disabled, to lead the front, and who more or less like which is Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman in 2010 led the US. It was the two bid now normal bidding for World Cup for this 2022 World Cup. It was done in 2010, and Morgan Freeman was part of the delegation that led USA for America for bid team now normal bidding for this particular tournament, which they lost.
Okay.
So in Britain and the English press to them, it was a sellout on Morgan Freeman's part.
Okay.
To say all joining Arabians to open up this ceremony to them. So even whilst they were showing this beautiful and very colorful ceremony, if you should see the headlines that some of these people were projecting, it was so appalling to the extent that a whole outfit like BBC was rather showing documentaries of the people who are given bad name to Qatar in terms of
All right, so this is what Roland is talking about now. Morgan Freeman, and his name is actually Ghanim Al-Muftar. Ghanim Al-Muftar. Yes, Ghanim Al-Muftar. That is the name of. He's also a youth icon in Qatar, and I believe this has really brought him to the limelight. Everybody is talking about him. So that is the gentleman you see there, Ghanim Al-Muftar. That is the guy there.
And he's studying political science. He wants to be a politician.
No, he's a great guy, obviously.
So
we'll be wrapping up.
So this is a huge statement that they wanted to send in order to neutralize some of these headlines and all that. And the fact that even prior to the opening ceremony, even the FIFA president, Infantino, even had to come and speak against the fact that some of the people, some of the European countries wanted to even use the LGBT colors in Qatar, which because it is also haram in Qatar, they had to even ban it at last minute prior to the whole ceremony. And the president also came in to show his support for Qatar, to say that it is also their tradition and people would have to respect it.
Yeah.
Even the English national team, I think their captain Hurricane wanted to wear an armband that has LGBTQ colors.
Because now I've been seeing the Premier League, they've been wearing that.
Yes, exactly. But then they issued a statement and a ban that whoever uses that, because it is against their culture, you either be walked off the tournament, the field, or even shown a red card.
Wow.
Into that was the whole thing in connection to the opening ceremony. So in all, it was, to me, I feel it was very colorful. It was very beautiful. In fact, they've given us 2022. We are getting to the end of the year, and they've given us something that will usher us even into Christmas.
Wow, beautiful review from Roland Amate on the World Cup opening in Qatar. Now that is what we are doing as creative people. This is our area. Share the bits and pieces. Shout outs to Pacorich, Richmond Pacorich. He was telling me, Charlie, now as a production person, now our feelings are no nyanko to cameras because the number of back room hop and as the third master control gadget go up there side no me now. What? Why doing so some Rasta come through. I know you are also a backroom guy, and so you understand some of these things.
I think sir, everything it's been rated, sir, it's one of the best. It's all because of planning.
Yeah, and preparation.
And preparation. Because even considering stadium this year, which started 2015, more than 5 years, NHC stadium. No. Some of these things, it comes into consideration because check it, other World Cups now, the stadium now has already been built. What I say, South Africa, opening ceremony, see that. Ebia renovations, no one and a bay. But this one, Qatar put up the stadium for the World Cup.
Okay.
And when you check the lighting system,
everything was made purposely
everything was made purposely for this. And to me, I'm may share the next World Cup. If say ABR could see another stadium, but lightning, especially with lightning for this whole thing was superb. Superb. Lightning, no Emma, the ceremony, no, you're beautiful. Because even in the stands, no crown.
Yes.
Stands, no light. Yeah, lights.
There's something beautiful about going to these UAE countries. They use light to beautify their place.
Serious.
You're called Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, mosque. I don't know if you remember. I think I have photos and videos of that mosque. Hey, the mosque light mosque name. Shine. So to them, they know how to use light.
Yeah, and to me, one thing I walk up every country is trying to send a message across. Aside here, football, but there's the cultural aspect of it, and take the opportunity to use it to market their countries. And even if Okona first round cry a bonnet bar, some countries are
satisfied.
Yes, because person can make impact be it will draw attention to their friends and country. That's why Ghanaians should be satisfied with the fact that
we are there.
Yes, 64 countries. We are part of it to celebrate the culture now. Qatar very beautiful, and I think say about Qatar president in the name football, and I believe that FIFA has a hand in this kind of way. Even in selection of Morgan Crano, and Morgan character, it plays some significant role in this whole presentation because Oshano ne journey career as an actor now, he's been playing some positive kind of roles.
Okay.
Like him, Adiana Obeye,
the figure he
and he made him crown will play bear God role cry about 3 or 4 movies. It's a symbolic man or not to the whatever message that Omo crafty and selection of him was excellent. That was one thing I mean many because onipa na wo be fa no a lot should be said about that person and link it to whatever you want the person.
He looks like Kofi Annan.
Oh yeah. That
he looks like Kofi Annan.
Yes. And bebo mabaso. I feel say every country be a Koibia should take this advantage to market in the country. And more Ghana for Nabaso.
I don't know if my producer is trying to tell me something with the image. With the image he's showing me. I have a feeling my producer is trying to send us a message with the image, but we'll get a code later.
Wrapping up with Name Kaseyambo Ghana, the entire football association and the team now or more using
Fugu. Okay.
Because check here.
Okay, yeah, you can talk about that too.
Check.
I don't know if Patrick, you guys have the photos of our Black Stars arrival in Qatar in their traditional fugu. Where if you guys have it, you can show that as well. Yeah. Yes, and I think that is also worth commending. Yes.
Check it.
Every time you call near ball was suit and tie.
But with this, and then one of the picture, the day are you? Let me even the day are you kind of dressing now, and with the fugu no, you say o share o chena. It was style like say you are coming for peace. Your style say o call war. And the captain of the team no star no represent war. Say they have come o ma baso mo beko.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, intino. And you share kinkena egumu you know sir beyond the return ewum and visit Ghana and so ewum intino yemo mabaso say for sure with this one there they've done a great
they got it right.
Yeah, they got it right. And me check scratch say yes call official FIFA Twitter handler and no any the most trending if a picture welcoming winning
I've seen some international media platforms also projecting that aspect of
say they are selling.
Well, you're right say it means there is something good ahead for us. It's yet our arrival right. In I could not pack this one. It goes back to me. It's right. That we are good. Could the opening ceremony, quick one now, you're moving on to the next business.
Yeah, it was beautiful and colorful. And you brave and in a sea. Mabobia so lighting and Yamaniama. How it tells you for over 12 years I know more pushy say on Behusti a year. They were preparing. They were prepared, and how finally, by me, Niama, me and Sabina, I am on the night, and I am Marcel Desailly bringing the trophy, you know, the Ghana in him. I felt proud, say, Ghana feature or honor.
You know when I saw, I didn't believe like. This looks like someone I know. Yeah. And then, oh, this is Marcel.
Yeah, so Ghana, ye Kobina, ye sang ye chrome near so FB, a general. Ye chrome. Oh, say,
that's not
it's a higher note.
It's naturalized for by Ghanaian. Yes, tonight a honor, so not manager was say. Marcel decided the trophy number. Now, me ya no more ya doing say Ghana beat me. Agino. And say Chrome Nina dear body and then ya ben. Sheikh Tamim. That is the overlord of Qatar. Also, I think he was the man of the night, but when he appeared, the crowd, the way
of course,
they cheered him up. No, now it was beautiful. And you know one controversy surrounding the Ukansis and Blatabeka say it was wrong for Qatar to host this World Cup because of human rights records, how they treat migrants and their issues against this LGBT. And not more before that, not one of their football stars, or also your FIFA ambassador, World Cup ambassador Ababeka say homosexuality is a week of the mind. It is that statement. So then also striking controversies. Parma, Western media, and normal the attacks. Emma Infantino crowd before the opening of it, and also be making statements saying now I feel gay, I feel a migrant, I feel Qatari to just throw back at the Western media. They say they should talk about giving moral lessons near that. They're not unified. And on the night, Sheikh Tamim Zobeka said yes. Although Qatar is against same-sex marriage, but he welcomes everybody because football is what can bring everybody together. So he welcomes everybody together on the night, which was beautiful. And investment, Qatar is ready to host the World Cup. Okay. And I think this opening ceremony is contesting to be the best of all time. Hoping for what will other hosts will also bring on board. Okay. But for now, I'm for also South Africa was also top notch because that was also the first time it was coming into Africa. And this is the first time it has come to Middle East. It's what the others will bring. And so now everything will go for
all right. Our black star, our gallant men appeared in Qatar, and we can watch some of them until I feel no more free. Plane Nimusi. Person of Majiji or Mufugu. ene o share kente da mo komu beyond the return kente no and come to Ghana, visit Ghana, kente ne go mo komu nefe. Over the years, anytime we call tournament, we say no be konanka o suit and tie, black suit, no match white shirts, if you match a track suit. But this is so beautiful. In fact, at the point, not me who plays Nimpo because they were not looking like players. But then, Oshoma say yes, and Branty and Ankasa and ACC or no, and it is good. Nigeria has been doing this over the years. They go for tournaments and they appear as Nigerians. They don't want to appear as any other person, but as Nigerians. So this time around, our boys appearing this now. Now it comes with some confidence, knowing that you believe in yourself. You believe in whatever you want to do, and that is what we are experiencing there. This is so beautiful.